This is really bittersweet. I am heading home from Georgia, which has been my home for the past 2.5 years at this point. Almost 3 this coming summer. A lot happened in Georgia. I moved there with my very first boyfriend. Had my very first permanent breakup there. I quit 2 jobs. Quitting the second job was the reason that I decided to move back to my hometown. It was a really rough work environment. I had bosses that didn't care about the well-being of myself or any of my coworkers. And it just wasn't a good place to be in. And I couldn't get a job in my career, in my major. I have my master's in communication, also my bachelor's in communication. And I couldn't find any jobs within that realm. And then I had an interview for one last job. I told myself if I get this job, I'll stay. And if I don't, it's time to go. And I didn't get the job. But there's a lot on the horizon. A middle school nemesis of mine and I are making a video game. It's called Hive and Hollow. And we started a company called Little Dipper Interactive, under which we are making that game. He's doing all the programming and I am doing all the graphic design work. It's really exciting. We recently got accepted to a startup accelerator program, which is exactly what it sounds like it is. They're going to help us accelerate our startup and make sure that we make the connections necessary to be successful. And at the end of it, we'll be able to pitch our company to a lot of different people, different investors. We have our first meeting for it tomorrow, which is really exciting. It's completely free. We get our own office space for free for 6 months. It's just our city's initiative to try to bring good businesses into our area. And so it's really, really exciting. I get to see my dog. I totally thought that I was going to be able to, get comfortable in Atlanta and bring him with me. That didn't happen. He just turned 13 this February and he's still full of energy, still really crazy. But I want to be able to spend as much time with him as I can. 13 is a grandpa in dog years, according to the vet. I get to spend more time with my mom, my brothers, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, all of that. My friends from middle school, they're all there. High school. It's a little bit scary